Hey, really glad you're here. Let's talk about something that actually makes your workspace feel like a place where sound lives, not just exists. Edifier QR65. This is for the person who's been listening to thin, muddy audio out of desktop speakers and has started to notice that something just doesn't feel right, like your ears are telling you there's more detail hidden in your music, videos, and games that you aren't hearing. Before anything else, take a moment and check the current price and stock, because systems this capable and expressive don't linger quietly. You probably knew it was time to upgrade the second you hit play and thought, this should sound fuller. That little disappointment every time a track sounded flat or effects lacked presence, that's your instinct telling you you've outgrown compromise. The first time you really listen with these monitors, there's a shift you feel instantly. It's not about volume, it's about clarity and presence. Vocals suddenly have shape. Instruments feel layered instead of crowded. Bass hits with authority instead of boominess. Even quiet details that used to disappear now appear with texture. That's the relief of moving past weak gear, where sound feels like sound, not just noise. Imagine settling into a session where your room suddenly feels alive with music. Tracks you've played 100 times sound fresh because you're finally hearing what was always there. Imagine game audio where footsteps, ambience, and music sit in space instead of crowding together. Videos and calls suddenly have weight and realism that your old setup never delivered. This is a good moment to check availability again. Don't let hesitation be what keeps you from this jump in quality. Price changes and low stock can happen faster than you think. If you're wondering whether desktop monitors this small can really make a difference, let me reshape that thought. With long throw aluminum diaphragm drivers and 70 watts of output power, these speakers don't just play sound, they shape it. High-res audio support means you're not losing detail. This isn't just better than basic speakers, it's sound with intention. Here's something most people don't expect first, the way these monitors feel balanced. You don't get shrill highs or muddy lows. You get sound that feels true, where every element sits where it should instead of fighting for space. That's not just performance, that's presence without fatigue. Owning gear like this changes how your desktop feels. Your workspace stops being a place where sound just happens. It becomes where sound lives, something you lean into, not just tolerate. There's a quiet pride that comes from choosing monitors that actually deliver the clarity you've always wanted. Sound that feels detailed and present, clarity that stays rich, not harsh, low end that's tight and controlled, audio that reveals new layers, playback that feels smooth and direct. They take a bit of desk space to breathe. Brilliant light effects aren't for everyone. Eventually you stop looping through endless comparisons and just choose what your ears keep bringing you back to anyway. Don't let this be an upgrade you think about later and wish you'd grabbed sooner. If you want sound that feels real, expressive, and genuinely worthy of what you listen to every day, check the price and make the move while it's right in front of you.